Hi, everybody. Dr. Belding here with our second installment of our series of interviewing our class of 2020 from Aubrey High School. And for this interview, I'm really excited to be joined by our salutatorian for Aubrey High School for this year, Rachel Black. Rachel, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty well, pretty well. So, your family doing well in all this, and everybody healthy and stuff?
They are, yeah.
Okay. I know it's been a challenging time, no doubt for a lot of people. But the first question I just want to ask to you is how long have you been enrolled in Aubrey ISD?
I've been at Aubrey since kindergarten.
Oh, wow. Since kindergarten. Great. So
Yeah,
13 years. So you've got a lot of neat history in our school district.
I do.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, thinking about those 13 years, how would you describe your experience in our school district?
Um, I have nothing like negative to say about Aubrey. My experience here has been great. I've made a lot of good friends here, and I love all the teachers.
Oh, that's great. Good deal. So who was your kindergarten teacher? Do you remember?
Miss Davis.
Oh, all right. That's great. That's great. Do you remember something that you learned in kindergarten that kind of stuck out to you?
Um,
It's a long time ago. It's
I
all.
really liked Miss Davis. She was a sweetheart.
Oh yeah, yeah. She
Mhm.
is. Yeah. So that's great. Well, thinking about your high school career, talk to me a little bit about the activities that you were involved in high school.
Okay, I was very involved in the band program. So I played the alto saxophone. And so I was a saxophone section leader for the past 3 years. I was the band chaplain this year, so I prayed before the football games, like in our little huddle.
Hmm.
And I made the all-state band 3 years in a row.
Right.
I was also involved in Spanish club this year. I've been in beta all 4 years of high school, and I'm in the National Honor Society. Like the first year we started it last year, so
Yeah. So you're in the inaugural class of NHS for us. That's great.
yes.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to your all-state band. To make it once is huge. To make it 3 years in a row is just almost unheard of. And as a former band director, I know how hard it is to make all region, much less all state. So, what's something that you remember from that experience, either in the audition process or at the concerts down at TMEA and ATSSB? At the big convention in San Antonio. What's something that you remember that was pretty special to you?
Like every year I go down to Allstate, I'm like blown away at how good everybody is, like the playing wise. And like there's like these big climax moments in the music and they're really strong and they're really cool to like be able to be a part of. Like I listen to it, I'm like, oh wow, like I was in that.
Oh, that's great. And y'all only rehearse for how many days does the group rehearse before you perform?
Um, 3.
Yeah, 3 days of rehearsals, and then you perform, right after that. So it really is amazing. The last 2 years I've been down there to be able to hear you and support you guys. I mean, it's been very impressive the concert, and it's pretty tough literature music as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, great job. So, well, you were involved in a lot of different activities in high school, and I'm sure you're really busy in addition to all your studies. But that isn't the only thing you did. I mean, talk to me a little bit about the community activities that you're a part of.
Sure. So I attend Midway Church, which is like right between Aubrey and Pilot Point.
Hmm.
And so once a month, I'm in the preschool ministry, and I help out with the puppet show. So
Oh,
I'm a little dog who helps teach the preschoolers about Jesus, and I love it. I think it's so much fun. And then also once a month, I'm in the kids ministry, which is like elementary school age, and
hmm.
I help run the sound and media booth like
Oh,
during service.
neat. That's neat. Well, if you learn how to run sound, boy, that's a whole career in itself. Running soundboards and things. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, going back to your schooling career, and kind of specifically to high school, who was a teacher that really made an impact on you?
High school, Miss Harris. I love her so much because I had her freshman year for biology, and then
Hmm.
I had her this year for environmental science.
Yeah.
And so she's like, it's come full circle, and I think it's really cool.
Well, that is cool. All right. Awesome. Well, was there another teacher that you can think of too? Um,
Um, Miss Kroll and Mr. Whitmire were a couple other my favorites.
oh, that's great. That is great. All three of them are fantastic. So,
Thank
yeah,
you. Yeah, for sure.
fantastic. So, well, think about your high school days. What's a favorite memory that you have from your high school experience?
Probably all the band stuff, like, like our last football game, marching as a whole band, like I think that's cool. And then the region trips too, just to be able to hang out with my friends.
Right. Yeah, there's as busy as the band kids are, y'all really bond together in a real special way, no doubt, in things. And then this year during the halftime show, you had a solo on the field. I remember, because
Sure.
you climbed up on a ladder and had to play. And I'm like, that was impressive to me. Being up on a ladder and playing and doing so well and things. I
Thank
really
you.
enjoyed the show. Um, so you guys have done a great job. All
Thanks. Yeah,
right.
it was fun to climb up the ladder thing.
Well, thinking about now that you're getting ready to graduate and kind of winding up your high school career, do you have any advice first for the kids that are at high school now, like our 9th through 11th graders? Just any advice for them on continuing on? And then the second phase of that is do you have any advice for 8th graders that will be freshmen next year as they get started?
I say just don't put too much pressure on yourself. Like personally, I'm really self-motivated, so I often, like push myself a little too far. And I think as long as you just try your best, then that's all people should expect of you.
Okay, great, great. And is that advice for both sets?
Oh yes, sir.
Gotcha, gotcha. So, and I think too. I mean, I bet your high school years have just flown by. I mean, when you get started, you think, oh, 4 years, that's forever. But it was pretty quick, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, tell us about your plans for the future. Where are you heading off to college, and what career paths are you pursuing?
Yeah, so I'm going to go to University of North Texas next year, and I'm accepted in the honors college.
All right.
Um, I want to major in hospitality, and minor in Spanish.
Oh,
So I'm
great.
hoping, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm hoping to go into like the hotel or like restaurant industry after. I think that'd be fun.
Awesome. Well, someday I'll when I need a reservation, a really nice restaurant, I know who to call.
For sure.
So, well, it's neat that you're going to UNT. It's a great university, and they're really lucky to get you. There's no doubt about that. So,
Oh, thank you.
you'll do great things. So, are you playing the march in the band with them, or playing the band, or are you kind of?
I don't think I'll march in the band, but I've played in the basketball band like a couple times, like with
Oh,
because I have a friend that's in it, and so
uh-huh.
he's like let me sub in for a guy that was going to not be there, and so I played in there a couple times, and I really like it. So I'd love to be in that.
Oh, that's great. Great. Good for you. Good for you. So,
Thank you.
well, is there a message that you would have to all your teachers that you've had in Aubrey ISD?
Just thank you for everything that you do, and I love you guys. I'm appreciate you more than you guys know.
Great. And then do you have a message for our community?
Um, just thank you guys for rallying and helping support the school and all of its activities.
Great. Great. Well, Rachel, we're really proud of you and so excited about your future and all the things you're going to get to experience at UNT and then beyond. And we know you're going to continue to be really successful and enjoy the experience all at the same time. So thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it and great job and we'll see you soon.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Absolutely.